Sister, I want to make it as simple as possible to help you recognize the difference between the two types of God-fearing men. I refer to them as God-fearing man A and God-fearing man B. I call them A and B because of the order in which they align themselves sequentially on our alphabet chart. And A also stands for Adam, which is another easy way to remember. Adam was the first God-fearing man of record. Unfortunately for you, sister, according to your own testimony, many of the men that you have met could fall under category A of God-fearing men. Unfortunately for you, sister, many of the men that you will probably meet as we go forward will also qualify for category A. Let me give you a description of category A. God-fearing man A is weak behind your beautiful flesh, my dear sister. He's reckless in his judgment. He's undisciplined. He's irresponsible. He's known for neglecting his own offspring. He cheats on his wife with the wife of a friend, yet he too is God-fearing. This can be confusing for you. I told you that men need time to develop. Where is he on his timeline for development? Development in what ways? His discipline, his spiritual muscle, his commitment to become God-fearing man B. God-fearing man A is God-fearing in the sense that he's afraid to show his face in the presence of God, just like Adam was. On the other hand, God-fearing man B is the type of God-fearing man who's actually looking forward to standing before God in anticipation to hear these 6 words: well done, good and faithful servant. God-fearing man B is not simply God-fearing in his rhetoric, but he is God-fearing, and it is seen in his duties, in his actions. For if instructed, God-fearing man B would nurture the offspring of a known enemy. He is indistractable. Welcome to #Relationships, where we are discussing the 2 types of God-fearing men. Sister, I want you to become knowledgeable and aware of the God-fearing man who is like Adam. He's the man that you will probably meet most of the time. And so today, sister, I say you're going to have to be more specific in your request for a God-fearing man. Simply saying, I want to meet a God-fearing man is insufficient. Do you want him to also be a good leader? Then, if so, you're going to have to develop the spirit of a woman who stands with a good leader. See, Adam wasn't a good leader. No, he didn't lead Eve to the midst of the garden, but he didn't lead her out and away from the midst of the garden either. And some men, sister, are not leaders verbally, but they are leaders in the sense that a good leader is a good listener. A good leader is a good learner. A good leader is a good reader. He can read the situations and signs and discern the best case scenario from the worst case scenario. And a good leader will lead us not into temptation. But Adam failed Eve in the same way that many men are failing you today, my dear wonderful sister. So I want to offer a simple way to help you tell the 2 God-fearing men apart. God-fearing man A will always tell you only that in which you want to hear. He's too afraid and he's too weak to tell you the truth if you don't want to hear it. While God-fearing man B will be honest with you whether you want to hear what he has to say or not. He's more committed to pleasing God. Another rule is this, sister. Ask him, if he's a God-fearing man, to pray while in your presence, while you listen. In his prayer, sister, is he praying for you to be in his life as his wife? If not, as a rule, sister, don't let him in your house if you are not in his prayers. All professed God-fearing men start out around the same place. And that's why I told you, sister, that men need time to develop. They need time to develop spiritually. we need time to develop emotionally and sexually. We have to learn how to develop our disciplines, our spiritual muscles, so that we do not take the bait, so that we are not drawn off sides. Now, God-fearing man B, he's the one who will tell you no and will tell you stop if you are behaving inappropriately. But I told you in my previous presentation, sister, the reason why I'm having this discussion is that I'm not here to tell you who is a God-fearing man and who is not a God-fearing man. I'm not qualified to even make such claims, I said. I said I will tell you, however, what a God-fearing man does and what a God-fearing man will not do. God-fearing man A is found in Matthew, sister. Matthew 15:8 to be more specific. This people draws near unto me with their lips, lip service, rhetoric, sister, but their heart is far from me. God-fearing man A talks the talk. He talks a good game, but he can't walk the walk, sister. And what I'm asking for you to do is, because I know the context that when you say God-fearing man, I know the context in which you are making that request. But you have to become more specific in that request. Simply asking to meet a God-fearing man is only one half of the God-fearing equation. The other half of the God-fearing equation is found in Ecclesiastes 12:13, which says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, that's the first half. And, which means you add this to it, keep his commandments, that's the second half. For this is the whole duty of man. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Sister, you're not only looking for a God-fearing man, but you're looking for a man who can keep God's commandments even in his actions as he interacts with you on the relationship level. Guys, I'm only here to help because I want for you what I want for myself. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live a life of longevity and one of fulfillment. But above all these things combined, I wish upon you many, many blessings. Thank you, Brother Kevin, for your input. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to achieve a higher degree of accuracy with this complicated discussion. I am looking forward to your response. And as always, my name is Jay Jackson.